Good morning. We're finally back in Tokyo. It's been about 8 months since we were last here, and we're kicking things off by visiting the Oi flea market. So, because it did so well, and you guys are always asking us about it, we are visiting it. It's our first stop today. Is there something that you want to look for at the flea market?
A lot of vintage, a lot of second-hand outdoor clothes. Be on my radar for sure.
I actually found this opal pendant here the last time we visited the flea market, so I'm hoping to score some more vintage jewelry finds.
And we're so thrilled to say that our first flea market vlog has had over 350k views. So thank you to everybody who watched that.
Thanks for checking it out.
Please make sure to take your change.
Back at our favorite flea market in Tokyo. We're so thrilled that all of you have watched the first flea market video, and we're back for more. So let's go.
I was wondering why there's so many people here. It's free.
A lot of old, unknown Japanese bands. Stuff you haven't seen. I doubt these guys are on Spotify. The best album covers too. You guys know where to find a Tatsuro Imashita album, because that's what I'm here for. Vinyl from NHK. Some sort of landscape soundtrack.
All these bags are only 500 yen. Also every kind of vintage scarf.
Vintage.
Oh my gosh. I think you need to get this. Check this out. I need to try this. Look at the buttons, they're even bowling pins.
It's probably gonna be tight on me, but it's got my name.
You gotta get it.
It's medium, but we're gonna try it. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that really works. Porter. Yeah, this is original. It's a point and shoot with a zoom. Real Thrift. You know, this is as is, so you're not sure if it works or actual film works on these units, but it's got to be pretty cheap. Here's another one. A little chunky Canon point and shoot with a 38mm lens. I love this. You know, most brands usually have a version of this, a Nikon, Pentax, Olympus. They have this like chunky rectangular point and shoot with a 2.8 lens, so it's not bad. Escucha this.
These are so pretty.
Pinoy ka? Pinoy? Ano na Pinoy?
Hi!
Vlog lang po.
Vlogger?
Apa.
Oh! Hi!
Gano'ng katagal na kayo dito?
10 years, oo, 10 years na. Kasi yung family ko nandito. So, dito na talaga kami. Bago lang, first time lang. First time lang.
Ano
Then,
binibenta
ito,
ninyo?
Ito galing to mga sa Pinas, ganyan.
Sa Pinas?
Oo,
Tapos
sa
dito
Pinas, Oo,
binibenta?
binibenta rin.
Ang galing eh. Even salarymen are flocking. Don't see a lot of Popeye at this flea market, so this person's gotta be cool. The most happening parking lot in Tokyo. The crazier it looks, the cheaper it gets.
Intense as always. Now we're gonna walk over to the covered area.
got the same bag last year from the stall. But I don't think this guy is still here. How much is it? Mr. Ducks, found you again. Love these tie clips that are mysterious in origin. You never know what you can find. For those of you who don't know, my wife runs a vintage shop called Souvenir, and she curates these things for flea markets like this. These clothes are vintage, but you could argue that these are second-hand vintage because they're pre-owned from actual vintage stores in the, bigger areas of Japan. Better curated than others. Mountain Dew jacket. Of all the things I've lost, I miss my mind the most. For the wife, looking for a meal. So 3 hours walking in the sun, it's no joke. Funny seeing familiar faces. You seen any familiar faces?
The ring guy who I've seen like 3 times. Man, I can't believe the market got even bigger. They extended it like all across the car park.
post flea market meal at this gumbo place. Japanese gumbo. Promising.
Oh, nice.